won't you rain on me tonight? Oh, life, oh, life, please don't pass me by. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop when the red lights flash. Alright, free ride, won't you take me close to you? Far away, waste away tonight. I'm wearing my heart on a noose. Far away, waste away tonight. Tonight, my heart's on the loose.
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave, how can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
You know, April, you talked about with Justin how you love his wit and his humor and the way that he inspires and is there for you. Justin, you talked about April, about someone that you can laugh with, how you love her loyalty, how the way that she takes care of other people. You have found that partner in life, and you have with each other that gift of love that bears and believes and hopes all things. That love that Christ reminds us to abide in. And you're going to need to abide in that love, because though we rejoice today in the love that you have for each other, you both are not perfect people. You're a Cubs fan, as I am. Which makes you a very smart man. But you're marrying a White Sox fan. You have to understand that when April was like 12, she clothed herself in black White Sox gear, I swear, just to annoy me and her brother and her father as much as possible. I'm not sure I would be willing to marry a White Sox fan, which is why it's so impressive that you're standing here today.
Thank you.
Of course, you know, there are times, of course, too, Justin, you know, when April tells that embarrassing story about you that you don't want. Which one? Very many of them. That you don't want your friends to know, but that's okay. That's okay, because you love her for all of her, both the good and the bad. Of course, April with Justin, I mean, I got to witness this last night at the rehearsal dinner. He really does crunch his food super loud, doesn't he? It's crazy. I thought you were just joking. I stood kind of near him, and I can understand how you would be willing for like the next 50 years of your life to deal with that. That shows great love. But what really takes it over the top, and something I will pray for you daily, since I live in Wisconsin, you are marrying a Packer fan. Dear Lord, what is up with the Johnson children marrying Packer fans? Frankly, I don't blame you or Ryan, I blame Barney. You should have instilled better values in them, Barney. But here you are together, the good and the bad. Because what makes love awesome isn't that the person that we're marrying is some person out of a romantic comedy. It's a full person. It is a person that we love, warts and all. And today, in a few moments, you will make promises to be with each other forever, to love each other in that love that is patient and kind, that believes all things. But even more so, you make these vows not alone. Your Savior, Jesus Christ, is here with you, who has shown you what love is. Love that forgives, love that is compassionate, love that puts the other first. At the same time, you have these people standing here, and you have wonderful examples of love in both of your parents, who have shown you the power of love and how love can bring joy to life.
I take you, April,
To be my wife,
to be my wife,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share all
and share all
that is to come.
that is to come.
And I promise
And I promise
to be faithful
to be faithful
to you
to you
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
I take you, Justin,
To be my husband,
to be my husband,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
to join with you
to join with you
and share all
and share all
that is to come.
that is to come.
And I promise
And I promise
to be faithful
to be faithful
to you
to you
until death parts us.
until death parts us.
May I have the rings, please? I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign
as a sign
of my love
of my love
and faithfulness.
and faithfulness.
And repeat after me, April. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign
as a sign
of my love
of my love
and faithfulness.
and faithfulness.
Continue to hold hands and face each other. April and Justin, by their promises before God in the presence of these witnesses, have bound themselves to one another as husband and wife. Blessed be the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit, now and forever. Those whom God has joined together, let no one separate. Amen. Would you please turn and face your guests? I am proud to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Justin and April Cornwell. You may seal your marriage with a kiss and applause.
Downtown, lights will be shining on me like a new diamond ring out under the midnight hour. Oh, no one can touch me now.
Let's give them a round of applause for a nice clean cake cutting.
One of the first signs I got was April's middle name is
Lynn.
Lynn. So that's the first sign. The second sign is that her birthday is
September 18th.
September 18th, which is my mother's birthday. And finally, the third sign that sealed the deal, totally sealed the deal. Your favorite color?
Green.
As in Green Bay Packers. Well, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
First thing I want to do is welcome Justin to our family. Second thing I want to tell my daughter I love her. And the third thing is, when is my granddaughter going to be here? And I hope she's just like you. So everybody get your drink up. Let's toast. Luther says to my daughter and my son-in-law, God bless you.
So Ape, my pony, since day one, just a Clinique girl and an Estee Lauder girl meeting, we became fast friends and inseparable over our love for JVCs, Hungry Howies, and acting like undercover spies. That made us best friends fast. To say we've been through a lot would be an understatement. I could have guessed it way back when, sitting in Justin and Grant's dorm, that these two were destined to be together. Those closest to both sat around waiting because it was only a matter of time. And here we are, the day you've waited for your whole life. Soak it up. You've earned it. I couldn't ask for a better partner for my sister. Justin, you have all the makings of what best friends deserve. You're funny, you're kind, and most importantly, you like Green Day. Unlike what some people say, marriage is more than a piece of paper, it's a promise. To be each other's sidekick, no matter what life throws at you. You will not always agree, but you will always love and respect each other. I love you both so much, and I'm so excited to watch you grow together. To sum it up in words that you can understand, it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your lives.
I met April back about 7 years ago, and this girl came into my life like a thunderstorm. We both actually met each other in hair school pretty recently after we both had a best friend of ours pass away. We both kind of needed each other at the time where we met, and it just kind of happened. Our friendship, we always kind of say that it's so perfect that it was formed by our angels, because they knew we needed each other. And she was always there for me. She's also my baby daddy. And I didn't know Justin back the first time that April knew Justin. I just met him the second time. But when I met him, I saw something in April that I had never seen before. I saw this light in her eyes. I saw just this openness. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Something I'd never seen in her before the whole time I'd known her. And Justin, I don't know. I love you and your bangs, and I couldn't think of somebody better to just make my best friend happy for the rest of her life. And I truly wish you guys the best, and I love you both so much. And that's it. So everybody raise your glass. Cheers to Justin and April.
Really wanted to come up here today and crack some jokes about Justin for a few minutes and tell some embarrassing stories, but I pretty much did that my entire adolescence. So I've decided to take the high road this evening. Justin, I'm just kidding. Even on the highest of roads, I will make fun of you. The Bears finally beat the Packers. My time had finally come. I didn't get to watch the game live due to a basketball game that I had, but I vividly remember hearing that the Bears had won on the radio, and all I could do was sit in the car with anticipation and excitement as my parents drove us home to where Aaron and Justin were watching the game at our house. I ran in the door. I quickly saw Aaron with a smirk on his face, and he said, "You need to come to the basement." I walked down into the basement, and Justin was lying next to a ketchup bottle with ketchup spread all over his body. He had faked his own death. So we spent the next 2 hours consoling Justin, and I never really had a chance to celebrate that win. But I did get to tell this story at your wedding. Bears-Packers rivalry aside, Justin was a great older brother. He was very supportive, very kind, and he always let me hang out with he and his friends. He never really treated me like his younger brother. He always treated me as an equal.
I was able to watch Justin and Adam pave their way through life, and they sure couldn't have done it more differently. Justin was always the calm, gentle, and caring older brother who always had my back at every opportunity, whether that was playing sports in the backyard or just acting as my bodyguard whenever Adam was on one of his rampages. One of my fondest memories with Justin and Adam was when our dad had signed Adam up for an overnight basketball camp. We woke up one summer morning when the news was broken to Adam that he would be sent to camp, and little did I know that the next 2 hours would be spent chasing Adam around the house, trying to drag him into the minivan. We weren't able to catch Adam until we finally unhinged the bathroom door and physically dragged him into the car, similar to that one Asian guy on that one United Airlines flight. I wrote, "Pause for uncontrollable laughter from the audience. Be patient because you're crushing this speech so hard." Lucky for me, I got to watch these two opposite approaches to life and use those experiences to how I wanted to handle my own life. I'd like to think that 90% of the time I took the route that Justin would take, but my mom would probably disagree. Honestly though, Justin has always been there to stand up for me, and I couldn't be more proud to stand up to him, or stand up with him today. Everyone in this room can see how happy Justin is when he's with you, and it's not hard to see why. You have such a natural way of connecting with people, and your personality gels perfectly with our family. And you also have some pretty sweet tattoos. I know you'll always be able to provide Justin with what he wants most in life, which is free haircuts.
For those who know me personally, I'm just as shocked as you are that they let me have the microphone for a bit. Tim Allen was supposed to be giving the speech in my place. He had to make another show about how marriage is difficult, so I'm here. But you know what? Everyone raise your glasses for Tim Allen, please. Everyone legitimately cheers Tim Allen right now, if you could. To Tim Allen, an American treasure. We all just cheered. I was actually there when Justin and April first met, and they met like most couples destined to be together do, at a suburban haunted house in Lombard, Illinois. That's where they first met. And they started talking like most couples who are destined to be together do, by one person saying, "Hey, have you heard of this band, Good Charlotte?" And the other person going, "No, tell me more." And then the other person going, "Well, there's this one guy in the band named Benji, who's quite the character." Was it Joel? That was who you were into? Benji was Kim's? Where's Kim right now? She has, okay, so she has poor taste is what you're saying? Right. We can talk about Good Charlotte later on tonight if you guys want. Yeah, you guys met when Justin was a freshman and April was a senior, which if the gender roles were reversed would be creepy, but instead Justin was just really cool. That was it, just, Justin's cool, all right, nice. Which was not anything anyone said about me or Justin in high school at all. We didn't drink, we didn't do drugs. We were a part of speech team. And after speech tournaments, we had people over for Mystery Science Theater nights. And then had a sketch group called The Problem with America. And that was in April of 2002, which at that point, of course, the biggest problem facing the nation was 4 white, not-at-risk youths who want to do sketch comedy. But it's always funny because whenever April would hang out with us, though, I don't know if you guys agree with this, it was just like, why is this cool girl hanging out with us, right? It made no sense. She knows we're lame, right? She has tattoos. I've only read about that in movies and books. But seriously, it is a testament to the two of you that you're willing to wait for each other despite long distances, despite not being in the same town because you knew you were with the perfect person. Justin, you're my best friend. I love you like a brother. I actually like you better than my real brother. He's not a bad guy, he's just kind of boring. It's like into computer science and stuff. So here's hoping you live a lifestyle of the rich and the famous. You proved the theory wrong that girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. That's not the case. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. Y'all got to hear me. Sing if you're with me. And as my dad would say, salute. Yeah. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Mr. and Mrs. Cornwell. Mr. Johnson and his beautiful daughter a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Justin and his mother a round of applause. And at this time, I would like to open up the dance floor to everybody. Mrs. Johnson.
French fries over here. It does smell like French fries.
It smells
Is it you? Are you smelling like French fries?
So good.
It smells delicious. Where are these French? I can only think of French fries now.
Hi, Justin and April.
Yes.
Happy wedding.
Is that a thing? Happy wedding?
Happy wedding.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of your special day. Yada, yada, yada.
With the cake.
And what?
And the food.
The food was delicious.
And the alcohol.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the alcohol.
And the French fries.
There are no French fries. It just smells like French fries.
All right, I'll see ya.
All right. Peace out.
Justin, it's been a pleasure working with you for the past 2 years. Honestly, you're the best boss anyone could ever ask for. I keep hearing all my friends say all these stories about how much they don't like their bosses and they're really mean, and you're one of the nicest guys I've ever met, and congratulations and thank you again.
April and Justin, wish you nothing but the best. Couldn't happier to be a brother to you both. I can't wait to experience the rest of my life with you guys. You guys are awesome. Just want to give you a shout out.
Congratulations again. I wish you and April many years of happiness. I've had so much fun being here with my wife. Thank you again for inviting us, and congratulations.
Justin, April, you know, I've known you just as long as anybody else as far as being a couple goes. And that's just a drop in the well as far as the long, happy life that you guys are going to live forever and ever. I'm so excited for the both of you. I couldn't have picked a better mate for the other one, and I'm just so excited for the many, many adventures that you're going to have for the rest of your life. So this is to you.